President Biden makes his pick for the U.S. Supreme Court.
I believe it's time that we have a court that reflects the full talents and greatness of our nation, with a nominee of extraordinary qualification.
He has selected Ketanji Brown Jackson. The 51-year-old currently sits on D.C.'s federal appellate court. Now, if elected, she would be the first black woman to serve on the United States Supreme Court. So, what does her appointment mean for the court and also for our country?
Very good question. Political editor Casey Nolan spoke with some black female attorneys in St. Louis. What are they telling you, Casey?
Well, Brent, Michelle, when we think of the liberal and conservative balance on the court, this appointment will not change that. But if confirmed, the women I spoke with say Judge Jackson will bring a unique perspective to Supreme Court rulings.
An historic nomination to replace the man she once clerked for on the Supreme Court.
Justice Breyer, in particular, not only gave me the greatest job that any young lawyer could ever hope to have, but he also exemplified every day, in every way, that a Supreme Court justice can perform at the highest level of skill and integrity while also being guided by civility.
The daughter of school teachers, a Harvard-educated attorney who served as a public defender and eventually a federal judge, Ketanji Brown Jackson would be the first black woman to serve on the Supreme Court. She brings an impressive resume to her nomination, says Washington University law professor Kimberly Norwood, one that she worries may be overlooked.
The thing that really just drives me crazy about these conversations is that this business of, is the person qualified? Is this affirmative action? What are we doing with this? This comes up not for any other category than for the minority space.
At the same time, Norwood says having a black woman on the court will improve the quality of its rulings by the fact that its perspective will be broader.
She will bring experiences that no other person on the court has. And this is what you want, right? Like this is what I want. I want diversity in lots of ways, right?
And Jackson's appointment is valuable for the next generation of lawyers and judges, says Salou Dean for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Belinda Dantley.
It's amazing to see that someone who looks like me, a black woman lawyer, being appointed to the highest court that we have in our nation. That's going to mean something so huge for so many other young people who aspire to be lawyers, and hopefully someday some of them will be judges and see that they can see themselves in the highest court in our land. Is amazing.
Senate Democrats hope to have a vote confirming Jackson to the court by mid-April, Brent.